So he now has these big ideas and delusions of being cowboy in a rodeo show. So he's bought this trailer and a tow bar for his car. I'm just going to leave him to it. Hello everybody and welcome back to Survival Challenge. So, today, field prep. We need to get as much slurry as we can and manure as we can onto the fields. We may not stay in February for the whole of the episode. Probably move on to March, I would think, so we can start getting some seeds in the ground. Well, first of all, let's get some milk out of here and into the dairy, because the dairy has now stopped production. There we go, found the trigger. Just over 10,000 litres in the cowshed here, so we'll get 10,000 litres directly into the dairy. We've already got 3,000 litres still in the bakery, so that's absolutely fine. But we can just top it up with whatever is left over from in the cowshed now. Cows have got enough total mixed ration for now, although if we are moving on to March we will have to give them another feed mix or two. We've got our new manure spreader up at the store. We need to go and get that. But yes, I think. Oh, yes, that was it. 828. So we'll pop this into the bakery. Just to give it a little bit of a top up there. Drive into the plough. Where can I leave this that's out the way? Leave it over here by the dairy, I suppose. Just here should be fine. I do need to get a bucket at some point to pick up that chaff. But in the meantime, how much slurry have we got? 22,000 litres, so not quite a full load. Here we are. Leave our stone picker trailer there that we got last time. We'll go and get all of that slurry put onto the field that we started doing before we ran out. Oh, good. We've got some of a mix already made up, so that's good. Okay. Oh, it might be a full load with what was already in here. But again, it might not. It's quite a bit of slurry, this system. No, we've got 90%, so not too bad. It is a heavy load. Very heavy. Anything in the sale today that we might like? Ooh. I say. Oh, and the one in the sale is the 420 horsepower. Oh, well that's a no-brainer. Yes, please. Oh, yes. that means I now have 2 very powerful tractors. Look at that. I think I was supposed to be saving my money for something, but I can't remember what that was now. Oops. Yeah, I really can't remember what it was. Oh well, delighted with this. This is going to be ace. I'll get it hooked up to the slurry injector, and then we'll spread slurry. When we've run out of slurry, we'll start with the manure. Ah yes, I remember what I was saving up for. A pig enclosure, which I will need for more slurry and more manure. But that's okay. We can make some more money in no time. Right, where is the load point for this thing? Oh, it's around the front. How nice. We'll get it filled up, and then I'm going to leave it there, and I'll do the slurry first. So yeah, I do still want to get pigs. Pigs is definitely next on the list, but I couldn't let this tractor go. This tractor is incredible. Oh yes, it seems to pull this a lot easier than the Class. So yeah, we're now with 2 big powerful tractors. Should be able to get a lot of work done at the same time, which is fantastic. Right, now where did I get to? Oh, I can see where I got to on here, so that's good. We get unfolded. Right, we will get... Oh, no. Right, we'll get all this slurry in, and then we'll carry on with manure to get the rest of the field done. Now, it doesn't matter if we run out of manure when we've done this field, because we've got... because I'm going to put soybeans... I'll put soybeans into the other field, which don't need the nitrogen. So that will be absolutely fine. Right, I'll see you when the majority of this field is covered. Well, there we go. That is the field completely covered in manure. And while I've still got 68% of a trailer load, I think we should go down and cover the sugarcane field with manure as well. I have been assured that it will regrow. Although it hasn't started at the moment, but it probably regrow from when it's supposed to start, or from when it's supposed to be planted. If I can spit my words out, it'll probably regrow from the point where it's supposed to be planted. So we will need to spray the weeds, but it also will need some nitrogen, and this is a great opportunity to put some on. And it is working. If you look at the mini map, you can see we are changing the nitrogen values, which is fantastic. I don't think it won't be everything that this needs. We will have to probably spray with a bit of fertilizer as well, but this will save on the fertilizer. It might be that we'll come back in March and do another load of spreading, and then it will be fine, but we'll see. Hopefully what I've got here will cover the field. It may not, but hopefully it will. It'll certainly be enough for now anyway. Well, I'm quite liking this manure spreader. It's really good. And like I said, we don't have to worry about that field over the other side of those trees at all, because we will be putting in soybeans, which obviously do not need nitrogen in precision farming, or in real life, I imagine, which is why it doesn't need it in precision farming. Right, we're not going to make it back down the field here, but we'll put on as much as we have. And that will be a nice, good base layer to get them started. I don't think we should spray the weeds until the crop started growing again. I think that's one of the things that we need to do, is wait for the crop to start growing to spray the weeds. Otherwise it might affect the yield, potentially. I'm not certain, but that's what I've heard. And it won't hurt to wait anyway, so we'll wait. Right, so that, I think, is about it for February. We'll give the cows the rest of that feed mix, check up on the productions, and then I think we'll skip through to March. Just put this back over here. Probably just park it the other side of the manure pit, out the way. Lovely. Right then, so cows, actually they'll probably be absolutely fine on what they've got for the minute. Chickens are okay. Derek's horse seems fine. Anyway. Right, the greenhouse could use some water. Gold production needs to be activated. There we go. So yes, the greenhouse could use some water. The bakery could use some eggs. And the dairy's pretty sorted. So let's do the water and the eggs. Right, yes, I'll do the eggs first, and then we'll do the water, and then we'll move on to March. So I will see you there. Well, hello. It's now a snowy March. Delightful. Indeed. Right, let's get these cows fed so they can warm themselves up. We have some things that we could be selling, actually. It's chocolate. There is cake. There's bread. There may be gold. Right, all of this will go in here nicely. We can make up another mix. Just see how the productions are doing. So, yep, still milk in the dairy. That's doing pretty well. Yeah, that's doing well. I didn't add too much water. And we've run out of stones for the gold, of course we have, so we'll deactivate that. So I don't know whether that's produced a pallet and a bit, or not. Let's go and have a visit and have a find out. No. So we don't have any gold yet. Still working on it, but no gold yet. Right, where am I? Here I am. Get some bales out. We want 2 silage bales. We want 2 hay bales. And we want a straw bale. That should be enough for 2 loads, I think. Or at least a load plus. I do like the snow. I mean, it's now 4 degrees, so it's not going to hang around forever. Very bright. Oh. Well, there we go. It didn't hang around forever. I feel like I may need to upgrade my front loader tractor at some point. It's very unresponsive for a front loader, but it has been so good that I don't really want to. It's just, yeah, it's been really, really good. What do I do? Let's put the rest of that in there. And then we'll put the rest of these 2 in there. And it should all mix happily ever after. we hope. Ah, I need to fit a hay bale in there as well. This might be tricky. Yeah, I really do love this front loader tractor. I know the brakes are rubbish and probably ought to replace it with the telehandler, to be honest. Especially now I've got the two bigger main tractors. It would make sense to replace this with a telehandler. Wonder if there's a telehandler in the sale. No. Although there is a... Ah. Damn it. Right then. Nice Deutschfahrer there. Yeah, I probably want to spend about 100,000. That class 1 would be quite nice. But yeah, probably not for now. Right then, let's try and squeeze this into here. Oh. Oh. Well, I can start overloading now. But as it mixes in, it'll drop down into the mixer. Although I have to keep a little bit of pressure on it to get into the trigger. Oh dear. Well, nobody said this farm was doing things properly. There we go. It's as if it never happened. And hopefully, this will fill the cows up. Well, not quite, but definitely enough. Definitely enough. No, didn't fill the cows up completely. But that's okay. Right. So, what with it being March, we can now put in oats, sunflowers, potatoes, sugar beets, sugarcane. Interesting. I wonder if still done as harvested. Cotton, grapes, olives. So we could get some oats into the field. The other question I had was what we're going to do about a seeder, because at the moment we only have a very small seeder. That's the one there. Now I could get another two to attach to it, but that becomes tricky with seed selection and things. We have got the new horse pack here, and that is a direct drill. That's only 3 meters though, whereas this one is 6 meters. That's 6 meters. That can go at 12 miles per hour. You just need to buy the yes, the seed and fertilizer tank. Additionally, which is fine. Actually, that is probably not a bad shout. But what we do need to do is sell some produce. I'm going to head up and get the flatbed trailer, and then we'll load it up with bread and cake. And we'll sell that, and then we'll be able to afford that cedar. In fact, what am I doing? Let's take the old cedar up there and get about, I don't know, £2,000 for that at the same time. So I just had a little bit of an idea. If I get Derek to start reploughing the field that we've already collected stones on while we're doing this, then we can get the stones recollected, and there'll be a lot more of them, and put into the gold production. So I think that's what we're going to do. All I've got to do is start him off over this side somewhere. Tell him just to plough. Just keep ploughing. Doesn't have to be right to the edge. Off you go, young man. Look at that. Dragging big stones up to the surface. Fantastic. Oh, that's what I wanted. That one. Right, let's get this trailer loaded with everything. And then we'll go and sell that, and we'll be able to afford the Porsche cedar, which will be just amazing. Right then, so let's see how much we get. This should be our ticket to owning a new cedar. Or if it's not, we're in trouble because we haven't got anything else we can sell straight away anyway. Ah, well, it was my fault for putting it so far apart on the trailer. Yes, I think we've got plenty of money for that new cedar. Once again, I'm going to leave this trailer there. We are going to have a look at buying this. Yeah, we'll just get it as standard. And this one, isn't it? Yep, this one. I don't know what the different cedar designs do, if anything. It adds £1,000 on, but no, okay. I'm gonna get that. Amazing. So, I mean, pretty much the everything we just sold just covered the price of that, minus a little bit. that on there. And this on here. We might get a pipe between the two. Yes, we do. Lift that up. Look at that. What a rig. What a rig. That looks good. And I get to try out some of the horse equipment as well. Oh, it folds up. I didn't expect that, but it folds up. That's fantastic. What a beautiful piece of kit. Unfortunately, we're not going to be using it this episode. We're going to be using it next episode, where we'll continue in March. We will get oats into the field that we put manure on today. Then we will get the large stones that Derek is producing all picked up and put into the gold production. And we might be able to get the gold to fund our pigs. We hope. Just have to wait and see how it goes. In the meantime, check out my new seeder. In fact, my new tractor and my new seeder. Awesome stuff. Right, I'm going to get this all prepped and ready. But I will see you next episode. So thank you so much for watching. And I'll see you again very soon. Bye for now.